Well, and that would set off something if he asked for it.
If
and
he
we're
asked
like,
for it.
we don't have it.
Yeah. I'll tell you, this food shortage thing that they keep talking about, I didn't think, they were mentioning on the news, hey, it's starting to get harder and harder to get, food to grocery stores and the time frame and everything. And then it's sort of just like background noise, like you hear it, but you don't really pay attention to it.
Yeah.
But then when your autistic kid's favorite food is Uncrustables and you can't find them anywhere, then you're like, oh, I got it. This whole food shortage thing, it is for real. Like, it is going to be a challenge.
Yeah, and I stocked up on like several boxes and they're gone. And then I can't find them anywhere.
I know. I was looking online and I was trying to think, like, what is it about an Uncrustable that I guess you got to keep it frozen, so that could be a problem. I don't know. It seems like an easy thing to make, but I guess it's just like the shipping and the price of gas and everything else in this crazy world right now.
They have the cutouts you can buy on Amazon. It's just there's something about the ratio of peanut butter and jelly that make it so good for him.
Wait, they have the what you can buy?
Like a cutout. Like it takes the crust off and it seals it.
On Amazon?
Yeah, we might have to buy it.
But how do they deliver it frozen?
No, it's like a cutout. So you make your own peanut butter and jelly, press it down.
Oh, so, okay.
Like a cookie cutter, but it's an Uncrustable cutter.
Well, that's brilliant.
We might have to do our own.
Oh, couldn't we just do it with a knife?
No.
Oh, because
He'll
this
know
is
the
like
difference.
a perfect...
Yes.
Oh, he's going to know the difference with the bread, isn't he?
Well, I'll just have to get white bread.
So do you freeze it? Cut it and freeze it?
Yeah,
okay.
Sure, we can.
Hey, that sounds like a fun adventure for the weekend.
Yeah.
Let's make homemade Uncrustables.
But they do have a layer of peanut butter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's the hard part.
That's the hard part.
Yeah. How can you layer it up like that?
The jelly's kind of in the middle.
It's almost like you have to pipe it. So you get like a really thick layer.
This adventure just got less fun.
Well, we can't just spread it with a knife.
When you start using words like piping, I'm like, this sounds like work now. Although the girls would love that adventure.
Yeah, they would.
They really would love that.
We should try it. Yeah, today for lunch, I'm like, what am I going to feed him? I don't have an Uncrustable. Bagel bites.
Yeah, that might work. But it just gets, so you think with Cal, it's Uncrustables, but think of the millions of other kids across the world and their parents with the challenges of the uniqueness of autism and their foods. Like, what else are you going to be hard to get? Like, he also he loves Funyuns. Oh, today is Funyuns Friday. I have to put that up on Facebook.
It is Funyuns Friday.
What about goldfish? What if that went away? There's just, pick the food. If you had a hard time getting it, that is a tough thing. Yeah. Imagine if frozen pizzas were we're out.
I know.
So what do you got?
Scary.
Yeah. So then all of a sudden, the frozen pizza, which the price of that has gone astronomically high, then you have to go and order pizza from a restaurant. Even
Mac
more.
and cheese.
Ooh. Well, we're straight up getting that because Amazon will deliver that in box crates, pallets.
Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah. That was kind of, we joke too. That's also our hurricane prep food. Kraft mac and cheese.
I don't think you can do that, right?
Well, you boil the water on the grill.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be the only way, I think.
It's not bad.
You just need hot water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I guess we could.
That's the fun thing about living in Hurricane Alley is you have all these different tricks and stuff to get things done because you could be without power for days or weeks. So you've kind of figured this all out.
Well, and we got a generator, so we can at least keep milk and all that.
Yeah. My favorite is turn your washing machine into the ultimate cooler. And it's so true. You fill up your washing machine with ice and just pile it with drinks and food.
Yeah, I love that.
Because it's meant to hold water anyway. It's insulated. It'll keep it cold longer. And it just drains as it's melting. That's what it does. That's what it does anyway.
Yep.
Your washing machine almost becomes the ultimate cooler. It's pretty neat.
It is neat.
There's little things you learn when you live on the coast.
Yeah. We haven't had to do that yet.
With Irma, did we not?
Mm-mm.
No?
No,
Okay.
That was our first hurricane experience, really.
We were probably a day or two away because we were without power for 4, 5, 6 days. We were a day or two away from filling up the washing machine with ice.
Yep.
That's adventures. And honestly, with that, we could actually throw the Uncrustables, if they would even make them at that point. We could put the Uncrustables in there because we keep them cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're learning every day. We never stop learning. We never ever stop learning. But yeah, I was thinking about how food shortages, so everything, like we always say, at least our experience, is just it's magnified a little bit, amplified a little bit with autism. It's just everything's a little sharper. So hard to get food. Well, if it's that particular food that your kid loves or just needs or finds comfort in, asking for that and not being able to get it, you don't know what that could trigger for that day or that week. That could bring out a whole nother. It's just one of the other things, but I was thinking about that today. Maybe we should mention it because I heard last week, there is a higher than likely percentage that we're going to start really feeling some food shortages. And I'm like, food shortages? Like, what is that? Like, what does that mean? And then now it's like the last week you can't find Uncrustables. And I did notice a week ago, some of the shelves, I'm not going to say they were empty because they weren't empty, but they were not full either. I'd say they were about 75 to 80% full, but that's a little scary when 20% of the shelves, there was nothing there.
That is a little scary.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like,
And it's because they can't find drivers?
I mean, I've heard a million different things. Well, the problem is every news channel blames it on a different thing, so you don't really know. But I think it is a lot of the drivers thing. I think it's the price of gas. So, these trucks aren't loading up and delivering unless they're absolutely full because of with the gas. They can't. It's not worth it for them.
Wow.
So, I think it is that. But I almost feel like we're sort of like, not like red flag warning, but sort of like, hey, if you have a favorite food, you may want to go and kind of bulk up on it a little just in case over the next few weeks this stuff starts happening. Because I was a little surprised.
Yeah.
The
problem is all the kids want to eat Uncrustables. And I said for a little bit, don't eat these because there's a shortage. It's for Cal. But then the kids are spending hours on the football field. So I'm like, okay, take an Uncrustable.
Yeah, well, I think we should stop that. Yeah, because and this week all their games start. They're still doing practices. I mean, we could literally go through just the other kids. They could go through a dozen Uncrustables a week, but that's not fair to take it from him. They can have something else.
Yeah, I know.
They can have something else. But I wanted to at least mention that to people because, I mean, hopefully none of this comes true and there aren't food shortages for months at a time. And I don't think, nothing I've read, seen, or heard is like there won't be any food. It's just there's going to be periods of time where certain foods just you won't be able to find.
Yeah.
But if that happens to be one of your child's favorite foods, and we know in the world of autism how that can set off, like I said, a chain reaction. I mean, you never know for sure. You may just want to stock up on it, especially the favorites, the aces, the go-tos,
Well, and that would set off something if he asked for it. And we're like, we don't have it.
Yeah. Yeah, because we obviously wouldn't even talk about it, but in his mind, he may go, actually, I think he almost would. After 2 or 3 days, he might say peanut butter and jelly because he'd realize he hadn't had it.
Yeah.
And if we were like, not today, that might be like, nope, that's it. Then it's all he would ask for until he got it.
Right.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. I wouldn't say scary. Uncomfortable, though, right? It's uncomfortable. It's like, I don't know. Ever since 2020, it's just everything's been so weird. It's like,
It is.
God. I mean, just imagine what were the stories we're going to tell, hopefully when we're in our 80s, about, that one time where we could only buy one roll of toilet paper at a time. That one time that you couldn't buy hand sanitizer. That one time that, I don't know. And the hand sanitizer thing was weird, too, because it's like everybody was staying home anyway. Like, why did we need that? That was almost a little dramatic of us.
Very weird.
Very weird. Like, everyone was freaking out about hand sanitizer. I'm like, but you're not going anywhere. Like,
well, you found some good toilet paper.
I'm not, I'm sorry. I'll share everything with you except where I got the toilet paper deal, and I am not giving that out. Because if there's another shortage of that, forget it.
Well, so Studio Movie Grill, we call it SMG, is doing this for World Autism Month. They're donating $1 to Autism Speaks. It's basically the real blue mocktail, and it's basically you pay $1 for the kid, like $1 extra with a kid's meal. So it's a kid's drink.
Yeah, it's a mocktail, which is a fake cocktail. If you didn't know,
non-alcoholic blue whatever with lemonade and Sierra Mist.
You can probably add for you partying adults out there. I'm sure you could add a shot of vodka to that, or a shot of rum, or whatever.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's actually a great idea. But Studio Movie Grill is pretty cool. It's just a cool experience in general.
It is.
I don't know. They're all over the country, right? It's not just here.
Yeah,
well,
they are. I don't know
here,
exactly where it is, but
yeah.
yes.
I mean, I know they're not like on every quarter like some of the movie theaters used to be. But it's a pretty cool experience. We have one up the street here.
And they do special needs screenings once a month.
Yeah, they do that. I think it's usually like Sunday mornings.
It's on a Saturday at noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you might want to check that out. But I think it's cool that during this month they're giving a couple bucks to help the cause, help share the cause. So
yeah,
if you're looking for a cocktail.
Mocktail.
And the thing about that, you don't even have to go see a movie. You can just their bar is pretty cool. At least ours. Like you can just go sit at the bar.
It's like a restaurant.
Have a few drinks and appetizers, and you don't even have to see. I think that's why they did that. I think it was like, hey, there's some people that may not want to see a movie, or after the movie they were losing people to the neighborhood restaurants and bars. Well, just stay here and have a couple. It's a pretty good idea.
And everyone likes movie popcorn.
Everybody
so you
likes
just sit and have drinks and eat popcorn.
It's that smell. There's something about that. You walk in and you're like, oh, you got me. You know what I mean?
It's so good.
God, it is so
Tyler,
good.
our oldest, has braces on, so he hasn't had popcorn in 2 years, and he gets him off in 6 weeks.
He's so
and that's
ready.
his first thing that he wants.
Yeah, he's so ready
Movie
for that.
popcorn.
Okay, I think it was a quick one. Our Aspire Nutrition Nutrients, which I'm about to load up on because I'm hitting opening day today. It's the Tampa Bay Rays against the Baltimore Orioles. Let's go O's. So I need all the nutrients because you know what an opening day involves with the boys. But in all seriousness, the probiotics have just been absolutely A-plus clutch for us and Cal helping him with his little autism tummy. DailyAutism.com, that's the link. You can see our Aspire Nutrition products plus our Omegas and the multivitamins, which offer honestly more nutrients than you could ever imagine getting. You would never be able to eat all of these healthy foods in a day, a week, maybe even a month. They're just loaded and packed with premium nutrients, and the entire family we're on that as well, which actually makes us feel really good. Our kids are very active in sports, and they are constantly running themselves down.
Right.
Even Cal in the summer, the beach, the pool, the walks. He's on a walk with his therapist right now. And just to know that he's getting all of those nutrients, because he's not going to eat even the basic stuff. Like Cal's not going to eat an orange as much as we'd want him to.
No, apricot.
Yeah, so it's like even just the basics, like premium grade vitamin C. It's just awesome that he's getting that. DailyAutism.com. Click the link. Those are the products that we're using from Aspire. If you have questions, just message us.
Funyuns Friday.
Funyuns Friday. Also, DailyAutism.com. The links to our Facebook and Instagram page, which you can go and interact with the Funyuns Friday post. Somebody will win a bag of Funyuns, Cal's favorite snack, and we will ship them to you to help share the awareness of autism. DailyAutism.com. Link to there. All right.
Have fun on opening day.
I will. I'm excited. We haven't been in 2 years, because the stadiums haven't been able to facilitate people. Today is like the first day that baseball will feel normal. There's no masks. There's no, you got to sit 10 seats between other people. It's just opening day. It's like opening day in America 2019. I'm actually really excited for it.
Good.
Like really, I feel like this is going to start to really feel normal again. And it's just going to be good for a lot of people. Really happy for kids that love baseball, and they're going to be able to go. You're
going to take the boys this weekend.
This Sunday, yeah, we're going to go. Yeah. We're going to go. And I'm just excited that families can get together again at these big events and support their local teams. Or maybe you're not local team, but your favorite team who's playing in your local stadium. But, I'm just glad it's back. So, all right, let's bounce. Let's do it.
We're out.